These are the beans I've chosen to grow in my raised bed this year. They're a dwarf French bean, tender green. They don't grow very tall, they're quite a compact plant, and that's what you need for raised beds. I'll just see what it says on the back of this packet before I plant them. They need to go 1 inch deep. We need to keep them approximately 15 to 20 degrees C, so I'll germinate these on a windowsill, and they'll take about 7 to 14 days before seedlings appear. Okay, it's my intention to plant 2 to each cell, so I need 12 seeds from this packet. That's got to be 12, I think. Okay, and I'm looking to just push them 1 in each corner, diagonal corners. Okay, 1 inch deep with my finger. 1, 2, 1, 2. And a good idea for germinating seeds is to keep them moist. So after I've planted these, I'll cover them up, I'll water them, and then I'll put this planter in a polythene bag and pop it on the windowsill. Keep an eye on it and we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's all the seeds I need. I'll just pop these back in the packet. We don't need these. That's it. I'll just cover these over. I'm doing this indoors because it's raining and I haven't got a watering can with me. There's no way I can wet them. Well, I suppose I could take them, put them under the tap or something, but I won't do that. I'll do that later, but I'll show you the polythene bags. These are the polythene bags I'm going to put this container in. And if it fits in one, it'll go in one. If it won't go in one, it'll definitely go in two. One. We'll put this one on from this end. Okay, pull it on like so. That's it. Done and dusted. So I'll stop videoing now. I'll take this out of these polythene bags, water them, put the polythene bags back on, put a ticket in there with today's date on, and pop them on the windowsill. And we'll just have to keep an eye on them so that when we see some growth we can take the polythene bags off. Wow, look at the size of these. These beans started pushing the plastic bags. They were covering this container. After about 5 days I had to take the bags off, and that's 7 days worth from being a seed to being a plant. And in actual fact, some of the root growth is starting to show through the bottom of these cells because they're not a very deep cell, as you can see. And so I'm going to need to do something with these over the next couple of days. If you remember, there was 2 in each cell, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can see that one 10, 11, and that one isn't quite through yet. So we've got 11 germinations out of 12. These plants are ready to be planted. So I'll look for a nice day, and I think there's some nice weather forecast. I'll get these in. Right, these are the French beans going in. I've marked this board out at 8 inch. I've put a couple of white pebbles on there just to help me do that. And I've got half a dozen ready to go. So let's get them planted. Now there's another 6 to go in. They'll be going in at 8-inch spacings, but they'll all be 12 inches away from this one, so 8-inch spacings, 12-inch between rows. Okay. Eight-inch between beans, 12-inch between rows. This soil's quite damp, it's been raining this morning, but I will give these a watering later, and I am going to cover them with polythene when I get finished. So that's one row done. Right, to get my 12-inch space in, I've simply moved the board over and 12-inch, 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 8-inch, 8-inch. Some of these haven't got away as well as others, but I'm putting them in anyway. And one hasn't got away at all actually, so I'll just put a seed in that one, but the rest are going in now. Can't see that one, it has got roots on it, so it is growing. I'll do this from the end of the bed now, so it makes life a bit easier for planting purposes. That's it, a dozen dwarf French beans. Put a bit of polythene over those just to keep them protected because it's still a wee bit cold. See how they go.